Yo guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my 2021-2022 Isuzu Ute A-League Men predictions for this season. Yeah, so it used to just be called the A-League, or it was called the Hyundai A-League for sponsorship reasons, but they dropped out. So now Isuzu Ute is. And then it used to also just be called the A-League, but they changed that up recently to incorporate all leagues, like the A-League Women. Yeah, like put them into one group, basically, yeah. So the predictions that I'm going to do is the ladder. I'm going to try and smash through this all kind of quickly. You've got the ladder, how the final series is going to go, the Golden Boot, the Johnny Warren Medalist, the Young Footballer of the Year, the Golden Boot, like I said before, the Goalkeeper of the Year, the Coach of the Year, and the Team of the Season. Which I will say now that I know I watch the A-League. I might not get a lot of this right, but that's what predictions are for, yeah. So we'll be right back. Yes, so the first prediction that we're going to do is the ladder or the table, yeah. Which, once again, like I said in the intro, if you've watched that, I said that I watch the league. I do research about the league. I might not know a lot, but, you know, predictions are predictions. Yeah. So, in 12th, I've got the Central Coast Mariners. I think their team just hasn't got much better than what it has been in the last couple of years. That's probably all I can say about them. 11th is going to be the Wellington Phoenix, which, I don't know, it was a toss-up between them and the Mariners for last, but I think if it goes to plan that New Zealand will allow them, the Phoenix, to play games at home, they might be able to snag a couple wins with their dynamic duo up top of Gary Hooper and I forgot the other one, yeah. 10th is the Newcastle Jets, which, once again, their team got better, but not too much better. 9th is Western United, which they unfortunately lost Besart Berisha to Kosovo this season, who hasn't scored a big amount of goals, but he's still contributed on the goal front. Yeah. Except they did get Neil Kilkenny from my team, the Perth Glory. Yeah. Adelaide United in 8th, which might sound like a shock to you. I just think that no matter what Adelaide's team is, they will always be there in the fight, or like they'll be around that 9th to 6th spot. But I've got them coming in 8th with the addition of the old legs, Isais. You know who I mean, hopefully. Yeah. Just missing out on the final spot in 7th is the Brisbane Roar. Ooh, that's a hard one. 6th is MacArthur FC, who this season will be their second season in the A-League. But unfortunately, they lost Matt Derbyshire, who was their top goal scorer last season. They lost Adam Federici to retirement, so that's two key players. But they actually did fill one of those voids by bringing Danny De Silva from Sydney FC back. Yeah. Or to the club for the first time. Yeah. In 5th is the Western Sydney Wanderers, which, I don't know, they've always, ever since they came in, they have been really good. Yeah, sorry if you see this, me typing, I'm trying to just find the squads, yeah. So in 5th, like I said, it is the Western Sydney Wanderers. 4th is possibly another surprise package. It is Okay, no, their website's trash. Yeah, fourth is Melbourne Victory, who last season came near the bottom, but I think that they've added good players since then, which, when you think about it, is Chris Economides. Yeah, no, their website's trash. Yeah. Yeah, so 3 is my team, Perth Glory, who I think we missed out the finals last year when we came ninth. But I think with the addition of Daniel Sturridge and Adrian Sardinio, but losing Castro was sucks, but it was gonna come eventually, and I think Sturridge will fill that void. Yeah. Second is the champions from last year, which is Melbourne City, which now their front three consists of Andrew Naboot, Jamie McLaren, Matthew Leckie. And the rest of that squad, Ruan Tonic. I don't know much about Melbourne City, but yeah, they're going to be second. And Sydney FC are going to be the minor premiers for 2021-2022. So I think it was a toss-up between them or Melbourne, but I just think Melbourne's team might be more experienced than Sydney FC's, but I think Sydney FC just has Andrew Redmayne, Milos Ninkovic, Bobo, Adam Lafondra. It's like they've basically got the unit of players that have been together for years. Yeah. So that is the ladder predictions. We will be back for the final series in a minute. Yes, so the way that I'm going to predict the final series is going to be the elimination finals, the semi-finals, and then the grand final. But this year, the A-League Men have changed up their finals format, which means that the semi-finals now have 2 legs in. So, if just say Glory are playing the Mariners, they will both have a home leg. So, Glory's leg might be second, but then Central Coast play their game first. Yeah. So, yeah, let's do this. Gonna smash it out quickly. The elimination finals is gonna be 3rd place Perth Glory versus the 6th place Macarthur FC. I personally think that the Perth Glory would win that game, so I've got them moving through. While the other elimination final would be the 4th placed Melbourne Victory, who have had a shock rise since last season, I hope, versus the 5th Western Sydney Wanderers. I think I was torn on this because the Wanderers definitely have the squad available to knock out the Victory, but I think the Victory will take that win. The semi-final is Sydney FC versus the 3rd placed Perth Glory, which Sydney FC would be in first. Which, gonna go tell you, this might be a little bit biased towards the Glory, but I think they have the potential and the squad to truly beat anyone in this league this season. It all probably depends on how Daniel Sturridge pulls up, how Brendan O'Neill plays, just like Keogh, Fornaroli, Brad Jones, Liam Reddy. It's basically the whole team is going to have to revolve well around the season, or the season could be well and truly over. But we always have a little stumble in January time. Yeah, but I've got Perth Glory beating Sydney FC to move to the grand final. Yes, so the other semi-final is Melbourne City versus Melbourne Victory, which that's an all-Melbourne semi-final. That one was an easy one for me to pick. I just think Melbourne City would dominate that team because they have a lot more strength, and Victory missed out on the finals last year, so they're not as prepared and their teams got a little younger. Yeah. So the grand final is Melbourne City in second, even though it doesn't matter here, versus the third placed Perth Glory. This one was kind of a difficult one for me, just since I'm a Glory fan. I was gonna say, yeah, Glory's got the championship. Glory's gonna win everything. I think that Glory will stumble in the grand final if it's an away final against Melbourne City. So yeah, I have Melbourne City winning back-to-back championships in 2 seasons, which they won the 2020 to 2021 season, while then in my predictions they are going to win the 2021-2022 season. Yes. So I'm going to do it in this recording part now, just real quickly. Who the Golden Boot and all the rest of the awards I will do in another clip, which I'll do now. See you soon. So we are at the awards. It's once I've been trying to do for the whole rest of this video. I will smash these out and then let you get on with your day or your night or whatever. Yeah. So this includes the Golden Boot, the Johnny Warren Medal, the Young Footballer of the Year, the Golden Boot Award, the Coach of the Year, the Goalkeeper of the Year, and the Team of the Season. Which, who knows? I could be really far off. It's just a prediction. Don't bully me or anything, please. It's like you could be wrong as well. Yeah. So I'm in the Golden Boot. I'm gonna go from 5th to 1st. In 5th, I've got Bruno Fornaroli from the Perth Glory at 15th, or at 15 goals. 4th, just ahead of Bruno by 2, is Tommy Urich from MacArthur FC, who used to play at Adelaide United, and he's going to kick 17. 3rd is going to be Adam Lafondra from Sydney FC, who's returning from a short spell in India or overseas, I believe. He will score 19. 2nd is probably, everyone says it is the most anticipated best signing of A-League history. You probably know who it is now. It is Mr. Daniel Sturridge from Perth Glory, just coming in a couple goals under the Golden Boot winner at 21. So this all depends if he stays injury free, if he's hopefully his body isn't made of glass. Yeah, shouldn't be a bad recruit for the season, and he might even possibly make a return to the EPL if he has a good season this year. Yeah, so the winner of the Golden Boot for this season might be Jamie McLaren from Melbourne City. He's going to score just one less goal than he did last season, because it's going to be a lot more tighter defensively this year. He's going to kick 24. Voila. It's going to be a tight Golden Boot race for sure. Because talking on Sportsbet, Jamie McLaren's like, what, $4.50, while Sturridge is $6. So it's like, if there is definitely a market for it, or just like a whole thing for it, yeah. So back to the awards, or the other ones. The Johnny Warren medalist, I think, is going to be Milos Ninkovic from Sydney FC. I think he's one of the oldest members of this whole league, and probably one of the oldest in that Sydney FC team. I just think his footballing brain is magnificent. He can pick off passes in seconds. Yeah. So the Young Footballer of the Year for me was a bit of a difficult one to pick, just because I don't know much about the upcoming potential of all these young footballers. Yeah. So I've gone Noah Smith from the Central Coast Mariners, which I've heard of him. I believe he's a defender, but I think He's 20, born in 2000, which he'll be under the age that last season's one was, which is 23. You have to be under 23 to win this award, I think. Yeah. So, like I said before, the Golden Boot Award is going to be Jamie McLaren from Melbourne City. The Goalkeeper of the Year is probably going to be a controversial one. I have it being Brad Jones, the returning Liverpool icon from about 10 years ago, maybe, to his home state of Perth Glory, or his home state of Western Australia, and the Glory. Yeah, I think if he's ahead of Reddy, he will do wonders and keep Glory in games. Coach of the Year is going to be Richard Garcia. I just think because the Glory squad has kind of got a little bit less, more like star power, just because they lost Economides, lost Castro, but like I said before, we've got Sturridge coming in, we've got O'Neill, we've got Brad Jones, we've got the Sardinio fellow. Yeah, so the Glory team will be a surprise package. So we're at the team of the season, which this could be where my predictions go downhill like a butt crack. Yeah. So the goalie is going to be Brad Jones because, like I said, you'd have to think that the Goalkeeper of the Year would be in the team of the season. Yeah. The defenders are going to be Josh Risdon from Western United, former Glory and Western Sydney Wanderers defender. I just think he's going to have he's going to hopefully have more of an attacking level to his game this year, where he'll maybe score some goals. Yeah. Next to him is going to be Reece Williams from the Western Sydney Wanderers. Once again, that's another one coming back from a Saudi Arabian or Indian overseas journey. Yeah, I think he will come back, hopefully stays injury-free, and he will be a good defender. Next to him is James Donachie, who he was in Korea or Japan recently, and he's now moved to Sydney. Yeah, so he should be a good partnership next to Alex Wilkinson if he's there. Yeah, and Jason Davidson is going to be the last defender. Yeah, from Melbourne, because he moved there. Yeah, he moved there this season. Woo! Yeah, so the midfielding is going to be Brandon O'Neill from Perth Glory, Julius De Villa from Macarthur United, who since he last played at the Wellington Phoenix last season. Next to him will be Josh Brillante, who moved to Melbourne Victory. So this Melbourne Victory team seems packed. The forwards are probably going to be, you probably can guess who they are. It's going to be Jamie McLaren from Melbourne City, Daniel Sturridge from Perth Glory. It all depends if he stays injury-free. And next to him will be another countryman in Adam Lafondra from Sydney, because, he's always up there as a good player. So I'm going to smash through the substitutes like that and then be done with the video. So the substitute goalie is going to be Philip Curto from Macarthur FC. Next to him is Ruin Tonic from Melbourne City. He was a starting team of the season player last year, but I think it depends how his season will go. Yeah. I've got Dimitri Petratos from the Western Sydney Wanderers. Got Milos Ninkovic from the Sydney FC. Next to him is possibly a surprising one. It is Elvis Kamsoba, who moved from Melbourne Victory to Sydney FC. I just think that he will like flourish under that whole coaching style. Yeah. Next to him is Craig Noone from MacArthur, who moved from Melbourne City. And last substitute is Bruno Fornaroli from the Glory. Because I think if he has a good goal scoring year, get some assists here and there, and I was going to say he's the captain, but he's not. That was Castro's job, but it's now O'Neill's job. Yeah. So we'll be right back to outro the video. Yeah, so thanks for watching this video, guys. If you enjoyed this kind of content from me, you can click the little red subscribe button down below. But as I said in like a shit ton of videos, I'm not forcing you to do that, but I'd really appreciate it. But I'm not forcing you. So yeah, see you hopefully Sunday for another video. If not, it will be the following Sunday, or maybe I might take that week off and then start Videomas for you guys on the 1st of December. Yeah, so see ya. See ya.